Welcome everybody to Malaise 2021. Before we get into things, I should explain how this bracket is going to work, because last year we had exactly enough to do a negative bracket. We don't have that this year. Hopefully Editor Me is putting a infographic on the screen explaining the whole situation. But in summary, since there are 7 additional amiibo, they will be placed into the bracket and they will all be going against amiibo who lost to an amiibo who won more than one battle. Effectively, we're trying to make it so that the amiibo who lost to really strong opponents have an extra chance to get out of the loser's bracket, which this is a loser's bracket, but it's not the traditional loser's bracket that other tournaments have. Those are for double elimination tournaments. These are single elimination tournaments, so our loser's bracket is basically the anti-bracket. So that's why for this first, I guess you could call it a round, there's going to be a lot fewer matches, because there's only going to be 7, one for every amiibo that didn't make the cut. The math actually worked out pretty well on that. Anyways, our first match is Wolf against Ridley. Let's get into this.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, now these matches are going to be interesting because, I mean, we're essentially, instead of progressing up the amiibo skill tree, we're climbing down it, almost aggressively even. So the fights are probably going to slow down with time. Just one-hit trades back and forth. We're probably going to not see too many combos. Ridley gets a good tech, though. Doesn't grab the ledge. He makes it out fine. He could have angled that towards Wolf to hit him. Ridley's up B is actually a pretty strong move. Wolf just jumps into that down smash. Something that's hard to remember about Wolf is that his aerials are actually pretty slow. It's kind of hard to notice if you're not playing him, though. Nope, that's the first stock off of Ridley. Ridley, being not that heavy, actually weighing less than Samus. To be fair, he is just skin and bone. This specific outfit has him with metal too, but doesn't really give him any extra mass. He kind of looks like fried chicken, which, if that sounds weird, just look at his rib cage. It's just all of the meat of his body that does not have to be there is not there. He's essentially a fossil with skin. And at least his wings work. Okay, Wolf just tried to recover into the ground? Don't know what was up with that. Ridley trying nothing off of that ledge trump. Oh, that will kill Ridley. Putting Wolf at an advantage. Alright, now the amiibo are just, I don't know, they're kind of struggling to hit each other. Not sure if there's a way to fix that in the AI. Going deep off stage, that's a terrible place for Wolf. Ridley will always make it. Thankfully his side B let him recover, but it's always pretty risky because you can get hit out. Ridley just up being high on stage, getting punished accordingly. I see Wolf has figured out that his up smash will just barely hit the top platform. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, Ridley's side B and also Bowser and Ganondorf's side B, they're all capable of dragging you off the bottom of the screen. So they made it so that the user who tries to drag the other person off dies first. And Ridley had 1 life, Wolf had 2 lives, so he was going to die anyway. But that was not good at all for Ridley. Anyways, our next match is Pichu against Richter. Okay, so Richter just used his down B on the top platform, but he used it while in air. For those of you who don't know, it has a slightly different angle if you use it while airborne, and gotta be honest, it's not the most useful angle. Pichu taking a battle axe to the face. Pichu may be one of the worst off amiibo specifically just because Pichu damages himself with all of his electric moves, which negates a little bit of the auto heal. And he just got hit by a really weird hitbox, that forward air. Richter hangs on the ledge too long though, gets hit for his trouble. Pichu going for an early spike. And Richter does not try to tether to the stage. That will kill him. Effectively tying up the game once Pichu heals. So I will say that even though Pichu's self-damage kind of puts it at a disadvantage, when Pichu is winning and nearly hitting the opponent, it does actually do Pichu a lot of good because the only damage he's taking is self-damage, and they kind of match up percent-wise. So like right now, Pichu, I think, has gotten hit like twice maybe, but now he's at 16%. And if he can pull out a long combo, then maybe he'll... Oh, yep, just went down to 12%. So it kind of helps eliminate the weakness that Pichu has. Richter tethers to the stage that time. Looks like he's learned. I couldn't see what that move was. It looked like jab. Oh, Richter got a cool combo. Neutral air combos. Lots of people don't know that. Thing is, too, it's not like it has the most range compared to every other whip move. But for a character who does not have very many good options for getting out of situations, it's really good. Pichu barely grabbing that ledge again. Tries to go for a forward tilt kill on Richter. That might have killed him at his percent. Ooh. Richter didn't try to tether again. He could have tethered, but he didn't. Loses his life again for that. Pichu almost gets killed by a high axe, which would also be a cool band name. Richter's up, he does a lot of damage, but doesn't kill if you know how to DI. The amiibo don't. Or, yeah, they don't, but that still didn't kill Pichu. Pichu not looking so hot, being the lightest character in the game at 142%. For example, I'm surprised that didn't kill. Oh, starts getting a combo on Richter. Tries to read an up smash. I don't know what that would have been. Maybe a down air. And up B finally kills. But Richter's about 50% behind. Got a bit to make up. 73% behind. Not looking good for Richter. Oh, Pichu got what I can only assume is a sour spot of that up smash. It did not send Richter far at all. Pichu with another combo. Seems to have learned the strategy of hitting your opponent more than once. Mid-battle, which is weird, but barely recovering to the ledge again. Just kind of jumping around Richter, which can be difficult for the Belmonts. Ooh, gets a ledge trump to neutral air. He's not making it back. Pichu just needed to not hit him which, to be fair, Pichu almost did. But that means that Richter will continue in this tournament. Up next we have Pikachu and Lucina. Here's Pikachu. Here's Lucina. I suppose if someone wanted to, they could have paused at the start of the video and made their own bracket. There aren't going to be any prizes or anything, but, you know, if you want to keep the April Anger spirit in you. Which is a little weird because now it sounds like I'm talking about it like Christmas. Oh, okay, I thought they were going to get stuck in a loop there. They usually don't, but they were both doing some pretty, I'd say, rather safe options. Pikachu air dodges back to stage. B reverses a lightning thunder jolt. The computers usually don't do it unless they're recovering. I can't remember if we talked about it in the main season, but B reversing is when you input a special move and then you turn it around. So the easiest way to explain it is to press, you know, neutral B, no direction, and then hold backwards, and it'll flip the direction of your move around. Not every move can do it. It's almost a little specific which moves can. But it's really good for recoveries because some of them don't let you drift backwards, or if you end up facing off stage for some reason, then you would like to go to the stage instead of away from the stage. Lucina tried to taunt mid-combo, and just got, I guess, gimped by Pikachu. Going low, could have lost her life for that. Pikachu has a very good spike. The Sour Spot kills, and the spike just also kills. Lucina neglected going for a combo follow-up, instead opting to taunt. That's the kind of thing that gets you into the loser's bracket. I think that's 3 taunts now. This is probably a terrible time for Lucina to taunt, seeing as that she's about half a stock behind. Of course, it's Smash Brothers, so it, you know, you're not going with life points. But generally, people die at about 100. If they're heavy, maybe 130 or 40. With, you know, a lot of factors to consider. Pikachu air dodges the forward air, smashed from the other side of the stage so Pikachu can live. Pikachu isn't heavy at all. If anything, Pikachu's a little bit light. So this is about the percent to get killed. But Lucina needs to find a way to kill... Oh, that'll do it. Spike at the ledge. Don't see it too often, but when you do, it's pretty effective. Pikachu suddenly losing almost all of his momentum. And that one I know is a his, because girl Pikachus have heart tails for some reason. Doesn't come up too much, but there's one thing to know about Pikachu is that it's Game Freak's favorite Pokemon. Then for those who don't know, Game Freak is the Pokemon company. And you're like, oh, what do you mean, the Pokemon company? I mean that both ways. It is the company that does Pokemon, and it is also, like, synonymously called the Pokemon Company. Basically, you can think of the Pokemon Company as everything that owns all of Pokemon, and Game Freak is the part of the company that actually makes the games of Pokemon. So I guess Game Freak's like the programming studio. Anyways, Pikachu got a great landing punish with that up smash. Usually you don't see Pikachus kill with up smash. Of course, that's partially because Pikachus have like 10 different ways to kill people. And maybe 15. There's a lot. lots of ways to carry them off stage, spike them, ledge guard them. And if you don't know to DI their up throw, you can up throw to down B them. It can be really scary at ledge, because if you throw someone off screen, they want to DI so that they live. But depending on which way you're facing, the DI to live might be the DI that gets them hit by thunder, which kills them. So then it becomes a guessing game. Or I guess you could half DI both, but... Pikachu comboing up smash. Didn't know it did that. Probably doesn't. See, Lucina got a spike there and could have followed up with an up smash, but instead she just stood there. And that'll kill Lucina. Kudos to Pikachu. Which means that next we have Shulk against Corrin. Shulk would technically have the highest seed in Malaise if we were actually doing that, simply because he lost to Ivysaur, who won the entire tournament. So in this way that we're doing it, it's like, oh, well, he lost to the best competitors, so that probably puts him on higher rankings. Of course, there's always a chance that Shulk will just do absolutely terribly, but you can't really factor in, like, potential outcomes when you're trying to bracket this sort of thing, if that makes sense. With their last victory, everybody who lost Malaise last year, well, the bottom four, Mega Man, Pikachu, Pichu, and Rob, are all out of the running for losing Malaise this year. So, I would like to say that the training helped. They certainly seem to be more effective, and their results are better, so... And yes, for anyone who doesn't know, the bottom four of Malaise will be retrained. I wouldn't want to accidentally untrain a top-tier amiibo, but I will gladly retrain a bottom-tier amiibo to make them better, more efficient, faster, stronger. Like the Daft Punk song. Although I just heard, well, not just, but I guess they broke up. No idea why. It's not like they have to see or talk to each other during performances or anything. Ooh, Chrom goes for a footstool. Shulk. Shulk goes for a footstool. Doesn't bring him back to the ledge. He died for that unnecessary footstool. The disrespect. So now Chrom has a lot of makeup to do. Especially seeing that he went into Jump Monado to air dodge back to stage. Jump Monado coming out, wearing out at the worst time, preventing him from getting that combo. Gets a successful footstool this time, though, putting him back in the running. All he needs to do is just kill Corrin one more time, maybe with another cheap early kill, or at least just not die for a bit. Corrin trying to camp him out with the water ball, which is pretty hard since the amiibo auto heal. Shulk goes way high. Oh, but Corrin goes center stage with her recovery. Gets hit with a forward up smash for 22%. Shulk using speed to make it back to the stage. I don't know if you saw that, but he got the backwards facing backslash. Backslash does more damage if you hit your opponents when they're not facing you. There's even a special hit marker and everything. Corrin struggling to kill Shulk, who just got another footstool. Got a good up B. It's actually kind of good for an attacking move. It's a little rough as a recovery just because of how vulnerable it leaves you, but... And Shulk he probably shouldn't have been in jump mode just because you take... It's either extra damage or extra knockback, and that'll kill Shulk. Alright. That was quick.
That was great.
Alright, next we have Snake against Toon.
Start battle.
I'm a little surprised Corrin won that with how many times she was taunting, but apparently she has what it takes. Snake. Here's Toon. Now Snake does have the type advantage here. They're both zoner characters, so I don't know how much that's going to come into play. Toon just get like 3 up smashes. Ooh, Snake went for a forward air there. It probably would have killed Toon just because Snake's forward air will spike kill you at like 0. Shockwave of Toon down air, sending Snake out of range of hitting him with that rocket launcher. Which, on a humorous note, I'll point out, in real life, if you have a rocket launcher, you do not want to aim it at the floor directly in front of you. You will die. You also don't want to use it with your back against the wall because it turns out they have a lot of exhaust, you know, because they're launching a rocket. And the backdraft will also kill you. So yeah, it turns out rocket launchers are really great as double-sided weapons that kill people in front and behind you. Who would have known? Oh, so Snake got the kill on Toon there until he hit him with back air. So he basically comboed him into a move with lesser knockback. Toon needs to find out a way to kill Snake. Down air for center stage, probably not going to cut it. Up smash will, though. That ties up the game. Until Toon just took 42% from Snake's aerials. Toon loving down air. Snake C4 recovers. He could have air dodged up to the ledge. Apparently Snake didn't know he can do that. Toon using the bomb confirmed to pull out another bomb. Ooh, hit Snake though. Snake's gonna have to go high. Toon knows how to, hit him off stage. I'm pretty sure Snake didn't have a jump. Too late now. Toon starts jumping around, gets hit by an up tilt. That move kills insanely early. Toon knew to shield the down smash. Oh, this could... Nope, never mind. What was I gonna say? It could be the death of Snake's second stock, but Toon Link wasn't able to catch him. Ooh, Toon Link got hit by a very early hitbox of forward air. Any later hitbox would have killed him, and would have sent him down instead of gently up. Alright, Toon Link is now manhandling Snake until he pulls out a bow 2 inches in front of him. I don't know what... Again, this is loser's bracket, so you're going to see things like that. But he just pulled out a bow in front of a rocket launcher. Like, an idea so terrible, it sounds like it's supposed to be an idiom. Whatever you do, don't bring a knife to a gunfight or a bow to a rocket launcher fight. Might use that once or twice, see how well it works. Anyways, now we have Falco against King K. Rool. Here's Falco. Here's King K. Rool. Let's hope better decisions are made in this round.
3, 2, 1, go!
Falco starting out strong. Doesn't get the crown. King K. Rool gets it back. The crown is one of the best tools to use against King K. Rool's recovery. I mean, it's a little weird to say that because, I mean, most opponents don't have grabbable, throwable items they can give you. But the crown is a lot more valuable than most other throwing tools. Now, King K. Rool's recovery makes it really hard for Falco to spike him. I suppose he could maybe try with side B, but he might die for his trouble. Tries to reflect the cannonball, falls too far. King K. Rool is not letting him breathe. Falco kept his jump throughout all that, which is a little impressive. Oh, Falco almost dies. Needs to be a little more careful from here on out. Re-grabs the ledge. Some characters could have killed him there. Gets an up smash. King K. Rool. It looked like he DI'd it out, which is weird because the amiibo don't DI. But anyways, it looked like he DI'd out and still lost. Oh, we have another cameo appearance. Up smash pressure on ledge. Usually doesn't work. Worked out for Falco. Ooh, King K. Rool with a fall through up air. And then killing Falco with the up air. Settles the score just a bit. Oh, Falco teched so he didn't get hit by that forward smash. King K. Rool armoring through that forward air from Falco. 1 or 2 patches ago, they increased the armor that move got. Falco taunting. A move which, with one exception, has almost always guaranteed death. 2 exceptions, I think. Anyways, taunting is not something you want to be doing. King K. Rool just taunted? I guess it evens up the taunt score, but now King K. Rool has pulled into the lead, killing Falco before dying himself. Almost gets spiked, though. Eats a crown. Falco's reflector doesn't stay on him, so he actually got hit by the back hit as well. Unable to successfully pressure King K. Rool. King K. Rool taunting again. Missing an up smash, then an up air. Recovering high. Which is, again, almost always a terrible thing, especially because Falco has a good run speed. It may not be amazing, but it's good enough. Ooh, King K. Rool gets the neutral B fall through and then uses a different taunt. Usually Amiibo only use the same taunt. Getting Falco with that ledge attack. Falco still needs to kill King K. Rool twice. Not able to find a way to do it. First instance of belly armor this fight, which is a little impressive it took this long. Falco finally gets a kill, but now he's at 97%. It's an uphill battle. Gets hit by the propeller. Now they're swapping around on the ledge. Falco's slow recovery almost got him killed there. And him trying to land on that platform actually killed him there. Congratulations to King K. Rool for winning. I guess shame on Falco for losing. Yeah, that sounds a little harsh. Alright, now we have Mr. Game & Watch against Chrom. Let's see how this goes.
3, 2, 1, go!
Game & Watch unable to land any meaningful hits. Chrom goes super low, though. Okay, he had a jump, so he made it back. Otherwise, that could have killed him. Mr. Game & Watch with a pretty good combo on Chrom. Oh, almost getting his landing with that up smash. Mr. Game & Watch has suddenly turned it around. Wow, and just suddenly taken his stock. I don't remember who Mr. Game & Watch's opponent was. But he just quickly and semi-effortlessly just ended Chrom right there. Oh, Chrom takes the first stock back. But Mr. Game & Watch instantly gets his momentum back. Just looked it up. Looks like Mr. Game & Watch lost to Squirtle initially. Squirtle was a very high-end opponent, so it's entirely possible that Mr. Game & Watch has been, well, I don't know, just dealt a bad deck, and we've just been sleeping on him the whole time. I guess it is the consequence of having a best of one. But those are the rules. Ooh, barely shields that. Chrom's neutral B and Roy's has basically no end lag. Chrom now getting juggled. But Mr. Game & Watch goes high. He could have eaten a pretty hefty attack for that. Gets a footstool on Chrom, but then he gets hit by his recovery. So awesome and so disappointing at the same time. There's probably some people you can describe like that. Ooh, Mr. Game & Watch wasn't able to air dodge out of the ether. Gets a nice freeze on Chrom, though. Oh, Chrom had a jump, so he'll live. Mr. Game & Watch is actually doing a pretty good thing by trying to edge guard him with those bombs. Chrom just charged neutral B and got killed for it, by the way. Anyways, with using those bombs, they do get cancelled out by any attack hitbox that hits them, except Chrom's ether doesn't have a hitbox until he grabs the sword. So there's actually a pretty good chance Game & Watch will just get a free hit. He hasn't yet. But... oh, up tilt out of nowhere will get Mr. Game & Watch. Of course, with Mr. Game & Watch being light, Chrom hitting hard, Chrom having a terrible recovery, and Mr. Game & Watch being great at ledge guarding, it's still undecided who's going to win this. Because both characters have a way of just straight up killing their opponent early. I mean, that up air string makes it no longer early for Chrom, really, but semi-early. Mr. Game & Watch going for the bacon until Chrom goes for recovery. Pretty terrible move if you ask me, but... oh, Mr. Game & Watch ledge attack got Chrom there. With, like, the backest of back hitboxes. Oh, down smash will... oh, no. Game & Watch used 2 down smashes. He could have forward smashed for the kill. Falls with a fishbowl, saves his skin, pretty much. Chrom just needs to land kind of just any of his moves that will kill. I mean, up tilt didn't kill there, but... Mr. Game & Watch just hasn't been edge guarding. Usually you want to use the turtle to edge guard. Oh, but Chrom gets the tech. If he was Ike, that up B would have killed Mr. Game & Watch. Mr. Game & Watch got Chrom with the down tilt. The reason why that's of note is because the down tilt doesn't hit people unless they are standing on the ground. It is very specific like that. So anyways, shoutouts to Mr. Game & Watch for winning that. And that'll be the end of this video.